In the face of adversity, hope finds a way. Despite challenges at the border, we have a strong resolve that we will be getting our aid through to Gaza, and here I am to show you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear respected brothers and sisters, I'm right now inside the warehouse in Egypt where we are sending every day, every week, trucks full of aid towards Gaza. Right now, as you can see behind me, we have stock available for many trucks that can go towards Gaza. And these are your donations getting ready to be taken towards Gaza. As you can see behind me, alhamdulillah, we have here the area where we pack the food packs. Every food pack, alhamdulillah, is donated by yourselves. 50 pounds will give a family in Gaza food, enough food for the entire month. Alongside these food packs, you can see our entire stock next to the food packs that we use to fill the food packs with. We are giving them, alongside the flour, lentils, bag of lentils. We're giving them rice, we're giving them yeast, we're giving them flour, we're giving them so many different items, oil, pasta, rice, all of these items, alhamdulillah, are included in these food packs, alhamdulillah. You giving in a part of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making this possible, my brothers and sisters. And this is something that we need to continue. If you don't donate, we are not able to distribute this amount of items towards the people of Gaza. Next to me right now, here you can see our hygiene packs and the area where we prepare the hygiene packs. These packs are important as these are the ones, my brothers and sisters, that is helping them keep clean. They have items such as, washing liquid, soap for the hands, disinfectants, sanitation pads for the sisters, and many other items that you use on a daily basis, baby wipes, etc. These are the medicines that the doctors are pleading for. They are saying, give us medicines so we can utilize these medicines to save people. They are doing operations on people without the right medicines, and those people are suffering because of it. My brothers and sisters, alongside the medicines, we have medical equipment, we have beds, ambulances, beds, we have more blankets at the back, and all of that, if you pan the camera around, all of this is full of flour. This is, alhamdulillah, the scale at which we are working. And again, my brothers and sisters, this is not done by one individual. This is many individuals fulfilling their personal responsibility. And because of us fulfilling that responsibility, we are able to send this amount of aid on such a regular basis towards the border of Gaza and then into Gaza. Not only are yourselves relying on us to get your aid into Gaza, but many organizations from around the world are using Al Khair Foundation to be sending their aid to Gaza as well. So brothers and sisters, this is a message for all of you. Please give generously. Your aid is reaching Gaza. I came here myself to see it with my own eyes. And yes, brothers and sisters, your aid in large quantities is entering Gaza. Keep giving, keep this going, don't stop. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
There is a sense of panic inside the hospital.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, I'm right now inside one of our ambulances that will be going to Gaza very soon. Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, this is an ambulance, not a cheap one. This is a very expensive ambulance because this is, subhanallah, 50,000 pounds. For 50,000 pounds, alhamdulillah, you can provide an ambulance for the people of Gaza. And as you can see, alhamdulillah, this is fully kitted out. And once I open it from the back, you will truly understand the scale and alhamdulillah, the way this ambulance is built out. Very nicely done. As you can see, there's more stuff here. This is, for example, a resuscitator. And then we have, much more equipment right here, alhamdulillah. This ambulance very soon will be inside Gaza. You can donate towards this on behalf of yourself, on behalf of your organization, your business, for 50,000 pounds, or you can donate towards an ambulance, inshallah. And if many people come together, we are able to, inshallah, donate more ambulances towards Gaza.
I'm Andy Ferguson. I'm a GP and public health specialist. And with that work, I've been a regular traveller to both Gaza and the West Bank for the past 14 years. I have never experienced anything like I experienced in Gaza over Christmas and New Year, and I hope that I never do ever again. By far the greatest number of injuries are those affecting the limbs. You can't imagine really the horror of some of those injuries. People who've had traumatic amputations from the blast itself of arms, legs, the most horrible, complex, devastating fractures, affecting their limbs as well. Ahmed was one of the patients that we met quite early on. So he was in a shelter with the rest of his close family when it was shelled. Absolutely tragically, the rest of his family died in that attack.
قعدت تقريبا ما يقارب 4 أيام في المدرسة بس أنزل. فيش إسعاف، فيش حاجة. قعدت 4 أيام أنزل في المدرسة. قعدت أشرب محلول ملح لأنه ما كانش فيه شيء إنك تاكل أو تشرب. بعد 4 أيام إجا عمي قاعد يدور علينا عشان بده يدفننا فلقاني عايش.
He was resuscitated and then transferred through to the European hospital where our team found him. He saw hope for himself in the future, both for him as a person and for Gaza itself, which really was very humbling and incredibly inspiring for us as a team to hear. The situation now is completely unprecedented. The level of devastation, the complete dismantling of the health system from the hospitals down to the primary healthcare centres to the vaccination programme and public health initiatives, none of it is functioning. So if you ask me what the hospital system within Gaza needs right now, the only real answer is an immediate ceasefire. It's an end to the killing, it's an end to those people being injured. But it's also to allow the necessary volume of aid to get into Gaza itself. And until we get to that situation, there's going to be no beginnings to a recovery.
As you can see, I'm right now standing next to these wheelchairs which are ready to be shipped to Gaza. My dear brothers and sisters, right now in the land of Gaza, we know many people are struggling, subhanAllah, with their medical conditions, especially those people who once upon a time used to be able to walk, are not able to be walking people anymore. They are, subhanAllah, disabled in the sense of their legs have been amputated, and subhanAllah, that freedom of moving around has been taken away from them. You can give that power back to them. By providing a wheelchair for 250 pounds, you can give that man or woman the freedom to move around again.
بسم الله نبدأ سعادة جديدة.
هي رحلة لا تنتهي، سعي للخير وجهتي، آمنت أن الناس للناس وتلك قناعتي.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نحن في لجنة زكاة جنين المركزية نتقدم بالشكر الجزيل إلى مؤسسة الخير في بريطانيا على لفتتها الكريمة في إرسال مساعدة وإغاثة عاجلة لأبناء محافظة جنين، وخاصة الفقراء والعاطلين عن العمل في هذه المحافظة وفي هذه الظروف الصعبة. وفي مناسبة شهر رمضان لها دور كبير وبصمة كبيرة في إدخال الفرحة والسرور لكثير من أبناء الشعب الفلسطيني، وخاصة أننا نتعرض إلى حصار مطبق وظروف قاسية يمر بها أبناء الشعب الفلسطيني سواء كانوا فقراء أو عاطلين عن العمل. فكل التحية والتقدير لهذه الجمعية، كل التحية والتقدير التي لم تحل المسافات البعيدة بيننا وبينهم من إرسال هذه المساعدات، فلها كل الشكر والتقدير، ونسأل الله العلي القدير أن يكون هذا العمل في ميزان حسناتهم يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم، وجزاهم الله خير الجزاء.
بفطرتنا الآمل نحيي نعمر أرضنا وبلا كلل، هي رحلة عنوانها أن نستمر بلا ملل، حب ويتبعه عمل. آمنت أن الناس للناس وتلك قناعتي.
بريطانيا
الله ينطيكم
مناسبة شهر رمضان المبارك،
إن شاء الله
رمضان كريم،
إن شاء الله كل سنة
كل
وأنتم
عام وانتم بخير،
سالمين، ننعاد عليكم
وادعي لهم بالخير.
The lack of cooperation to allow aid in faster has prompted a rare sea shipment, and the US has said it's planning to build a floating dock to increase sea deliveries too. Airdrops are also being used now, but they are dangerous and inaccurate. All methods other than land access highlighting the abysmal failure to get enough aid in.
There must be a process of organization and improvement in sending aid. This method is for animals and cows. There are crossings through which aid must pass. Israel wants to kill and displace us. We are a people who have lived on this land for thousands of years. They must take into account the dignity of the people.
At the Egypt distribution hub, Al Khair is currently busy preparing bags of flour for the displaced people in Gaza. By donating to this cause, you can make a real difference in the lives of those who are struggling to survive. Every bag of flour counts, and your contribution will help provide essential sustenance to those who need it most.
Right now, I'm inside an empty truck that will be going to Gaza very, very soon. But it won't be going empty. This truck will be full of flour. Flour, as we all know, is a thing very hard to get in Gaza right now. People are risking their lives to get their hands on flour. And you are filling this truck full of aid. For £15,000, we can fill an entire truck full of flour to be sent to Gaza.
What you need to do, my brothers and sisters, is you need to keep donating. You need to pick up. These are the pallets, mashallah. You can see the pallets are ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way to the end, that line are full of only flour, and which are all gonna go into this truck, inshallah, because flour is an essential need, for bread. Bread for our bread factory as well, inshallah, for people to eat in the month of Ramadan. So let's send this full truck full of flour, inshallah, for £15,000. Anyone who can donate an entire truck, alhamdulillah, that's very good. If not, then donate towards the flour, inshallah.
As you can see, brothers and sisters, we are right now loading the truck with flour. This is a pallet of flour. This is good quality flour, alhamdulillah. And as you can see right now, it is being loaded into the truck. And the truck, inshallah, after it's loaded, will be leaving towards the Rafah border, where it will cross into Gaza, and it will be, inshallah, going towards the people of Gaza. This has been made possible because you gave in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Keep supporting, keep giving, so we can send more trucks. So far, we've sent over 250 trucks into Gaza, and this number will only increase. But you need to donate, you need to give, because your donations are reaching the people of Gaza. Assalamu alaikum.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, respected brothers and sisters. Today is 191 of the continuous attacks on Gaza Strip. Alhamdulillah, Al-Khair Foundation on the ground working around the clock to bring aid to those affected and displaced people after over 6 months of airstrike, siege and deprivation of basic needs. The situation on the ground is getting more deteriorating day after day, and we need your support to be able to continue bringing relief to our brothers and sisters inside Gaza Strip. Alhamdulillah, today with your generous and continuous support and donation, we are still preparing thousands of hot meals to be distributed inside shelters for the affected and displaced people who are in a dire need and struggling under poverty, under siege, under airstrikes to find food to satisfy their hunger. But with your donation, we can make a difference in these difficult times. On behalf of the Palestinian people inside Gaza Strip, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the donors and supporters of Al Khair Foundation for their generous and continuous support for the people of Gaza during this challenging time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your donation, bless your effort, reward you well. Jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Since the inception of the Al Khair relief efforts, the foundation has successfully distributed over 1 million meals to those in need in Gaza. Our team on the ground has worked tirelessly to ensure that no one goes hungry during these challenging times. We are grateful for the support of our donors who have made this possible. As we continue our mission to provide food security to the vulnerable populations displaced in Gaza, we remain committed to making a positive impact in the community. Your commitment to our mission is invaluable, and we are grateful for your continued support.
أول يوم في رمضان الحمد لله رب العالمين أفطرنا هينا عند كهانة على الردم، لا لنا بيوت ولا ضل لنا عفش ولا ضل لنا حاجة.
You may be asking if your food packs are actually reaching Gaza. But whilst we are preparing here hundreds of new food packs which will be sent very soon to Gaza, we, being here on the ground, can see the difference your aid is making. We can see the trucks that are leaving this warehouse. So far, over 250 trucks have entered Gaza. Over 1 million meals in Gaza have been distributed. This is because of your commitment and your dedication and your donations that we are able to do this.